Well, I guess crypto is back. We took a little vacation these past couple months, or pretty much the whole summer, but the bulls are back and we are seeing some pretty solid movement in the crypto market. Well, that's if you held on to your crypto and didn't panic sell like everybody else. Congrats to you guys. And for those of you that did sell and are starting to regret it again, come on, man. How many times are you going to do this? You know the price is going to rise, people are going to FOMO in, then the price will rise some more, then more people will FOMO in, then the price will crash and everyone will sell. Crypto will become irrelevant again for a couple months, then we hear some pretty big news or the bulls are back and we start the cycle all over again. I've seen this play out time and time again, and it's always the people who stick through and learn the technology and want to improve that always end up making the most money. But don't worry, if you continue watching my videos, I'll be showing you just that. Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Faris, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing the biggest reasons why I think Ethereum will hit $10,000 pretty soon. Also, I do apologize about the voice. I am feeling a little under the weather, but I have to make this video for you guys, so I would really appreciate if you guys can like this video, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I make videos all about money, finance, crypto, so I would really appreciate if you subscribe and join the family. So why do I think Ethereum will hit $10,000? Well, the biggest reason is the new London Hard Fork it just had. Why is it called London? I have no idea. From what I know, it doesn't even have anything to do with it. Okay, scratch that. I just looked it up and it looks like the name is based on cities where it's hosted its International Developers Conference. I don't know what that means, but that's where we get the London from. So what makes this hard fork so unique and amazing? Well, before you know that, you need to know what a hard fork is, and luckily I don't want to bore you guys with all the technicals, so the most basic answer is that it's an update or a change to the blockchain. So if we put all the pieces together, the London Hard Fork was just an update to Ethereum's blockchain in London because it looks like that's where the conference was held. So what is this update that has caused Ethereum's price to rise this past week, and why will play such a crucial role for Ethereum to hit $10,000 in price? In order to know, make sure you guys watch the whole video through so you guys don't miss out on any crucial info. One of the main things involved with the update is the implementation of Ethereum's Improvement Proposal, or EIP 1559, which changes the way transaction fees or gas fees are estimated, because we all knew we needed that. So before the update, anyone trying to send a transaction on Ethereum's network must attach what is known as a gas fee, which is paid in Ethereum to miners to process their transactions. As we've seen numerous times over the past couple months or years, these gas fees can skyrocket when transaction demand is high. For example, when prices are crashing or a popular dApp is being used heavily. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've used Ethereum during those times of congestion and seen these gas prices go close to or even over $100 just to send $20 worth of Ethereum, which was horrible because many people stopped using Ethereum's network because of this. When the market is crashing or when everyone wants to send their money fast, the last thing you should be worrying about is the outrageous fees you're going to have to pay. With the new update, this process will be handled by an automated bidding system, which will have a set fee amount that fluctuates based on how congested the network is, which should lower the fees substantially. So instead of having different gas prices for everyone, there will be one base set fee for everyone that fluctuates based on how busy the network is. Now, this is just one of the things that comes with the update, and for those of you that use Ethereum's network in the past already know this is a really big deal. But the thing is, it's not just that. There's one more huge thing that comes with an update. With EIP 1559, another major change is that part of every transaction fee will be burned or removed from circulation, which will begin to reduce the supply of Ethereum and potentially boost its price, which is huge. To explain why this is so big, it goes to the basics of supply and demand that we all learned in high school. And if there was anything we took away from those economics classes, besides all those unnecessary charts, is that when there's a shortage of supply, the demand will increase. In this case, the shortage will be Ethereum in circulation and the demand will be the increase in its price. Now, people are saying this is one of the most significant upgrades to Ethereum since it was ever launched. Now, although this is awesome, there can't be all winners. With this update, the miners will lose a substantial amount of their revenue for mining Ethereum. Now, instead of receiving fees like they usually were for each transaction, now they're getting nothing and those coins are being burned instead. But it's not all too bad for them because they can still receive tips when someone wants to send a transaction. So for example, let's say you have a transaction and you want it processed quickly. With this new update, it will allow you to add a tip on top of the base fee, which goes directly to the miners, unlike the base fee, which will just get burned. So you have this awesome update on Ethereum's network that is great and not so great for certain people, but what does this really mean to the price? Well, let's break down how it could affect the price. First is a lower transaction fees. We saw many people, including myself, leave Ethereum's network due to these crazy gas fees, such as when you're interacting with dApps, NFTs, or if you just wanted to send money to anyone else. Also, dApps were a really big thing on Ethereum's network, but because of the insane fees, it drew a lot of people away. That's where we saw a majority of the people moving over to networks such as Binance's or Tron's or Polkadot's or any other crypto that have fees that are pretty much close to nothing. That is one of the reasons why we saw huge price gains for cryptos that have their own smart contract. Majority of the transactions were taking place on their network, causing the prices of their coins to significantly rise. I mean, look at Binance's price chart. Once they launched their smart contract, their price literally took off. With all those people leaving, it definitely hurt the price of Ethereum as many people in the community left because of the fees. Now with this update, as I said, it would control the gas fees and make it more attainable for people to participate in transactions. With the lower Ethereum fees now, we'll hopefully see more transactions starting to take place again and a lot more people starting to use dApps and these other protocols built on the network, which will inevitably cause the price to rise. Now obviously this won't all happen right away, it will be over time, but people gradually will start to come back, and since the crypto community is a lot bigger, there are a lot more people that have never used Ethereum's network because of the crazy fees. Now with lower fees, those people will start to use Ethereum as well, causing the price to increase as well. If we look at it from a fundamental perspective, the biggest impact of EIP 1559 is the shift to burning transaction fees rather than sending them to miners who would generally just use their rewards to cover their costs of all the mining associated with it. With these miners always looking to sell their rewards so they can cover their cost of the mining rigs, it created like a constant stream of selling pressure for Ethereum, which always caused the price to decrease because there were all these sellers out there trying to make back their money from these mining rigs. Now with these fees being burned instead of giving to the miners, the overall inflation rate of Ethereum supply should fall. Ethereum is also catching the eye of a lot of institutional investors on Wall Street. Ethereum is constantly having updates, it's more eco-friendly than Bitcoin, and it has a strong team and strong community behind it as well. A lot of individual and institutional investors think Ethereum is a better bet when investing compared to Bitcoin, and not to mention all the use cases and applications that can be built on Ethereum's network. If we start to see institutional money pour into Ethereum, we'll see some crazy substantial gains in its price, and we might really be close to that. Ethereum has been taking over headlines. Back when it was almost $4,000 a coin, everybody was talking about it, and if we can hit those $4,000 levels again while building all this hype around the coin like we had before, Ethereum's price can really take off. Also, if you guys are interested in buying crypto, I suggest checking out crypto.com. They have all the top cryptos you guys could ever want to buy, and I'll leave a link to the app where you can sign up down in the description box below. But these were just some of the reasons why I think we'll see Ethereum's price hit $10,000 level. With the lower transaction fees and with more coins being burned, which will cause a lower supply of ETH, I see some great potential in Ethereum's price. Not only is it great with this update, but it shows to people that Ethereum is constantly being updated and is listening to what people have to say, which is a huge plus for Ethereum's community, who plays a pretty large role in Ethereum's price. Also, let me know if you guys want me to make more crypto related videos. I really enjoy talking about crypto and reading up on the news, so if it is something you guys are interested, maybe seeing like daily news about the crypto market or evaluating different coins or talking about technical analysis, let me know down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.